EA Sports has released all the information we needed for the new College Football 25 video game. College fans have been hungry for a video game for almost a decade. And on this gaming channel, not only are we covering Madden 25, but we are covering College Football 25 as well. So let's go ahead and get into what the College Football 25 gameplay features. They are introducing a system called Wear and Tear. Manage your players' health, limit fatigue, risk of injury, and avoid on-field mistakes by using strategic substitutions to ensure your players are at their best when it counts. Now here's a visual what the Wear and Tear would look like in the pause menu, or just when it pops up. I'm not really sure when it would pop up, but just, like saying that all those collisions and stuff, they do provide wear and tear in real life, so it's like how it's actually real. It affects your mid-game substitutions. The damage and fatigue add up during the game just as it would in real life, so it is very realistic, and I really like that aspect. I kind of added it. I think it's a very cool feature, to be honest. Now, home field advantage. The host team has a tangible gameplay advantage in every matchup. Test your squad's road game composure as you fade various levels of distractions like screen shaking, missing pre-play icons, and moving play art. Audibles and hot routes will be affected by the stadium pulse from the home field advantage. So I feel like that's also, we already seen that in Madden 24, really. Like, when it's a crucial time and you have the lead, it shakes it up. So we already kind of know that. Let's go on to Ultimate Team now. They will have an Ultimate Team in the College Football 25. Build your dream team of college football stars and legends. Play solo challenges or head-to-head seasons and take on the toughest contest. Test your roster and your skills in formats like College Football Ultimate Team, Champs, and Champs Gauntlet. It's going to be very similar to the Madden Ultimate Team we already have, just with college players and the packs. I'm really interested in what the packs and promos would be like, since it is, like a college football and not the Madden. So are they gonna have flashbacks? Are we gonna see 2015 Tim Tebow flashbacks? Anyway, let's go on to the Dynasty mode now. This mode will definitely be my favorite, and they put the most into it. Create a coach and build a powerhouse college football program from the ground up. Establish your coaching staff, recruit the best talent, utilize the transfer portal, and watch your program ascend. I feel that College Football 25 definitely outdid Madden 25 when it comes to Dynasty/franchise mode. If you guys don't know, Dynasty is basically just the franchise version of the college football. So going over some of the basics, you will be able to go 30 years deep into a College Football 25 Dynasty. College Football 25 is giving us custom conferences. You can move schools around and change the conferences, and you can also change the conference rules. And also another thing they're bringing us is custom schedules. So I haven't really heard too much about the custom schedules, but pretty sure if it just, in the word, you create your own schedule. But I feel like that would be a little too overpowered. You just face yourself over against all the bad schools. I know you still have to face all the schools in your conference that you move to, or if you don't move, you still have to do all the conference mashups, obviously. But then in the Dynasty, they also have Team Builder. You will be able to import teams you create on a Team Builder website into Dynasty mode and play as the school you created. You can design the uniforms, helmets, and even the field. Getting into the coaching carousel, you get offers based on your performance, and you have full range to hire or fire any of the staff any of your staff members, and you can try to get coaches or coordinators from other schools. So I think that's a cool aspect, and it's also pretty realistic. It's kind of how college football is. If you want to go ahead and get Alabama's offensive coordinator, you go ahead and have a shot at getting them. If you want to go get Georgia's defensive coordinator and see that Georgia has a shutout defense every year and you want to go ahead and grab their defensive coordinator, you can go ahead and grab them, and I like that. Here's how the recruiting process works for Dynasty. You will assign a set amount of hours and the same set amount of hours for the transfer portal. You can't view the prospect's full skill tree until you bring them in for an official visit. So it's kind of similar to Madden, but honestly more in depth. You set a certain amount of hours to scout out different players and regions and all that. And I like it, honestly, and I like the visit concept. I know, obviously, NFL, they really don't do that. they have like visits and interviews, but you know, the traditional college visits. It is also leaked that the player editing will be a very small amount of the amount of player editing you were able to do compared to the last college games, but that is a very, very small setback compared to all the other amazing things we're getting. You guys got to think, customized team building. It's something that EA hasn't even put into Madden yet. They're $1 million company. They haven't even put that in yet. I mean, MLB The Show, I don't know if you guys are big MLB The Show fans, but their customization is amazing on that game, how much they let you do. And it seems like College Football 25 is going to have that. And I'm really excited for that Dynasty game mode. Let's cover now the Road to Glory game mode. Live the life of a student athlete with your creative player and take home the Heisman as you build unforgettable college football legacy. Manage your weekly schedule, GPA, and your image. Earn coach trust and get more playing time. Or you can go ahead and use the transfer portal to get that time and the glory you deserve. Road to Glory, this sounds like a very exciting be a pro mode, or my career, whatever you want to call it. This is something that we desperately need. They tried a little bit in the Madden franchise, the long shot in Madden 18 or Madden 19 maybe, around there. I mean, that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun, to be honest with you guys. But it wasn't amazing. Definitely like campaign modes or story like cutscenes and all that. It definitely wouldn't be in my top for sports games, at least, because obviously you can't like use a first-person shooter campaign against the sports game modes. But yeah, so I don't even think that long shot modes may be in my top 5, but yeah. So anyway, Road to Glory. Let's get into all the information I have about Road to Glory. There will be a lot of off-the-field stuff incorporated into Road to Glory. The recruiting will be deeper and more accurate than past college games. And you have to keep up on the academic side of the field. There will be tests on your schedule. If you fail to assess yourself the amount of studying hours for your test and you fail the test, you have to spend extra time with tutors. And if your grades get so bad, you could potentially become ineligible. I love that aspect of it. Everyone watching this probably thinks I'm a nerd, but I don't care if you're in high school, college, you are a student athlete. Student athlete. Student comes first. That's what I was taught when I was a kid. Now, maybe it might be a little boring doing that in the game mode, but I'm sure it's not going to be hard. I'm sure you just take one less, like asserting hour and hit study instead of hitting practice. I'm sure it won't set you back too far. In real life, though, I was always taught student athlete. Student comes first. That's what they always told me. But yeah, as long as it doesn't become like an actual like game where you have to actually start putting like 3 real-time hours and studying for a math or an AP calculus test, I think it's kind of a cool touch, and it just really shows that they're still college kids. I think it's a pretty cool touch. Hopefully it does not become too annoying, though. Let's talk about the transfer portal. You can enter the transfer portal every offseason. You can sign brand deals also. And I know you guys are thinking, oh, brand deals, who really cares if I'm sponsored by Gatorade or whatever? But you will boost your stats in game with each brand deal. And they also keep records as well. So you guys can go ahead and chase those school records. Again, I think that's a really cool aspect. I'm really excited for this College Football 25, and I don't know if the gameplay is going to be better than Madden 25, but it already looks like the customization and storyline is way better. Let me know what you guys think. Let's run to that video. Make sure to subscribe.